What's up, guys? I'm Daemonxel, and yes, we still have not heard anything from CG. We are now 2 months, gone with no news. We heard about the Embracer Group, what happened with them, and a top player finally closes the chapter on HoME. Let's talk about it. All right, so it's still radio silence right now. We don't know what's going on. Our kind of last grasp was what was going on the earnings call with the Embracer Group. Now, if you're not familiar with them, the Embracer Group is a holder of Middle Earth Enterprises, which is the licensor for the game. They did do a earnings call. They said that they didn't make as much as they wanted to, but HoME was not even mentioned in this call. Quam did a great video on it if you guys want to check that out. But currently, it's still radio silence. We don't know what's going on. And unfortunately, a lot of people are just losing faith and closing the doors. Now, I am still playing the game every day. I'm not sinking any money into it. I recommend that you guys do not do the same. Do not sink money into this game until we hear back from the devs. If the devs come back, if the game comes back, I am expecting some massive compensation package to be delivered to us, as well as some other things. Like, there's no idea what is going on. The last stab, I guess, if you are having that steady supply of copium, would be March at some point. I think it's near the end of March where Capital Games and EA as a whole has its quarter review. Basically, they look at everything that happened over this first quarter, their revenue, what's making money, what's not making money. Maybe we'll hear something then. Maybe we'll hear something before that. I have no idea. But in all of this, you guys might have seen ZJ from STZ. He's the leader of the Super Troopers cluster, and he's been interviewed by a bunch of content creators. He's been out there. He's one of the top players in HoME. He basically had every single character unlocked, most of them all at 60, everything maxed out, and he's closing the doors on HoME. He says he wanted to let us know today that it's his last day playing the game. He personally cannot keep throwing time in this game with the hope CG comes out of hibernation. You guys were all that kept me hanging on far longer than I should have. Thank you all for making this the best cluster in this short-lived game ever saw, and probably one of the most dominant in any game I've seen. I'll miss all the conversations and general nerdy, but I won't be leaving the server. I have to stay around to destroy you all in trivia from time to time. Still working out who is taking over Angelus. That's one of the top guilds in the game and the cluster in general. But for those that intend on playing until sunset, STZ will have a home for you. So STZ is not closing doors, but ZJ is walking away from the game. And yes, he will be refunding his account. So yeah, it's sad to see Kraken's leaving the game. And ZG's been a great friend to the community by putting out some great infographics and everything else early on in the game. So yeah, unfortunately, just more and more people are leaving the game day by day. Now, I am staying here until sunset. I will keep playing the game every day. Now, I did have last raid a bit of, I don't know, I just, no motivation, right? I did the bare minimum. My raid score tanked. I really was not pressing. Didn't have the energy or the mental fortitude to do 20 plus runs, trying to mid max my team, trying to get that top score. This raid, however, I did bounce back. I put a little bit more effort into it, so I was able to again touch that, go past that 5 million on the chapter 1. I'm currently in chapter 2 right now. I have not done my runs yet. I have to do them still, but in this time of sunset, again, I'm just working on my roster. I'm not putting any money into this game. Currently, right now, I'm getting all my characters that I'm using up to 60. I'm working on characters that I didn't want to work on before, that I just didn't have any uses for. I'm still farming my goblins. just in case when it comes back. Now, if they do come back, remember, it's not going to be immediate. It's like Lord Elrond event is not going to be immediate. The Thor and Company one is not going to be immediate. You're going to have time. So take this time right now to still farm up your goblins. Take this time to still farm up your elves so you can, if they do come back, you'll be able to get that 7-star Elrond. You'll be able to get that unlock Thorin and get how many stars possibly on him. Now, I'm also at the current time farming up Gondor all to 5 stars because eventually, if the game does come back, I know I keep saying this, but if it does come back, Gondor will be used for an unlock eventually. So yes, I'm still having fun with this game. I'm still unlocking, and I still have other videos I want to put out, like team building videos, like the Dunwings. I know that's scraping the bottom of the barrel. Trust me, I know. No one likes the Dunwings, but I don't know if I have the motivation to put out these team building videos on a game that we don't know if it's going forward or not. I'll have to see. I'll have to play it by ear. I'm still going to make these community news videos. I'm still going to do other reviews. If you guys have any ideas that, while we're waiting for any kind of news, if you want me to do any kind of video to pump out there, let me know, and I'll make it for you guys. But right now, I'm not really sure where I'm going right now. Again, I'm just farming, and I'm just leveling up the guys that I'm using, and just doing my day to day. I'm not really, I'm not min-maxing. I'm not doing my glyphs. I have, as you can see in my inbox here, it's just glyphs everywhere. That when they come back, they have to give us some kind of glyph management tool because it's just insane right now. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing right now, and it's very sad to see ZJ go away, leaving the game. I wish him the very best in his endeavors, whichever game he's going to move on to. On the side note, I have been playing Marvel Strike Force a little bit more. I'm tapping into that every day, so I got back into the groove of that. I don't know if I'm going to be covering any videos on that, but I'm just letting you guys know I've been playing that. I don't think I'm going to be going back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes at all. I don't know if I can do another CG game. But I am going to be playing Last Epoch with CJ and a few other content creators. So if you guys are actually going to be playing Last Epoch, I'm not going to be making any videos. I'm just going to play it for the sheer enjoyment of playing it. Hit me up on Discord. We'll probably get a guild or something going in that game, or it's just something to keep the community alive in other games. But yeah, that's all I got for you. It's a short, sweet video, I know. But yeah, until I talk to you guys again. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Adventure safe. And good luck to you and your fellowship.